Well, Happy New Year, everybody. We're at a new location for now, our temporary location.
We were thrown out of the old location.
Yeah, well, we ever
closed.
We're at Marco's Trattoria
We're the only
in West
show
Hollywood.
that put the set out of business.
That's right. If you want a restaurant put out of business, call us up. We'll come on over, do a show, and you'll be closed in a week.
This
We're nomads.
This one we give another month, right?
Yeah, another month and they're dead meat.
I don't like paying. So if you're thinking of closing your business, contact times 3.
Or
contact us. We'll come over and
close it.
For sure you're
closed. He does so many shows, he doesn't know what he's on.
Thank you for this production design. I like your production design.
Oh yeah, much better. Here we are.
That's Jack's wife does our production design.
Yeah, she watches my every move.
Yeah, Jack's wife, Margot, is standards and practices here.
I can't get away with it.
From the network.
It's so much fun.
We have a small organization.
Places like the Israelis, they carry the book with them wherever the book is. That's the place.
Yeah,
book means a place. This is our book right here. You're the booker, and we're the book. You're the book too.
And who's the bookie?
We are right across the street from the Silver Spoon, which closed after a glorious run of 15 years.
I think it was 17, wasn't it?
17 years.
Yeah.
Well, it was Theodore before that, and then it was Reuben.
And it shows you we didn't have to go too far, because right across the street from the Silver Spoon is this great restaurant.
We have a great waiter named Juan.
Great waiter.
Juan the waiter.
When you come here, do not eat unless you see Juan.
I hope this
Even if he's at home.
I love your croissant, Juan.
Ask him to call Juan.
We hope the Spoon didn't close because of us. Right.
Oh, we know it did.
No, Andy said he was glad to sell it. He said the business had been going down for 2 years.
Along with
the only people in that booth, right, in that whole room.
I think it was along with the food quality.
Why is it lunchtime is not too busy?
Because there's so many restaurants around
here. It's not too busy here either. This section is anti-lunch.
You go down the street, there's Eat Well, there's a Flowering Tree, there's Joey's, there's Basics.
And this area of Santa Monica Boulevard, something about it is not conducive to lunch.
Nope.
Breakfast day here, they're here for dinner, but somehow or other, I've got to, if everybody knows what happened in this area here, on Crescent Heights and Santa Monica, that nobody wants to be around here between 12 and 3.
Yeah. Everybody's out to lunch.
Fires start.
You think it's because of
all those fires have been happening?
You think it's because of us they're not around?
No, we haven't started. We just came on the scene. We just experienced the scene.
I think it's a competition.
No, there's something sinister going on. Why just this section? Nobody wants to eat lunch.
We do.
We do. Well, we'll eat anyway.
We're a little different.
We're basically from New York, except for Harry. Harry wasn't born in New York, but his heart is in New York.
I love New York City. It's an education to go to New York City. I've met a lot of different ethnic type of people in New York City.
Ethnic, that's right to the point.
Yeah, that's right.
You got it right to the point.
You met a lot of Puerto Ricans, I know.
You don't have to run into any ethnicity in the Midwest.
Italians, Irish.
That was marvelous. That was 60 shows worth. FBI will be here.
I used to like to go down to Ratner's.
Hi, Harry.
Don, how about the guys Ratner's? The waiter, they'd take that little monkey dish with the pickles, just throw it on there like Chinese waiters. They didn't care. They walk away, right?
No,
you order it or not, you know.
New York is exceptional.
Tough. They're tough.
But this is nice. This is nice. After you've experienced New York,
it's easy.
Well, this is nice. I mean, come on, it's January the 2nd, and what are we doing? We're sitting outside.
Right. I think Jack wants to say something. Jack,
my first time in New York, we're in this line. The waitress is coming down, so she'll get the order ahead of time. She asked everybody what they wanted, you know, and I said, well, I don't know. I'll have to see a menu. She says, come with me. And she led me to a side door, and I walked through the side door, and she slammed it, and I was outside again. I go, oh shit!
Does that happen in many restaurants?
after that,
I would look into myself for that.
Yeah.
What I may mean, was your zipper fly? Was your fly zippered?
It's never zippered.
Why? That's a sign. That's a sign of a whole old age.
Old age.
Either something's coming in
That's the
or it's
last thing
going
you
out.
bother. Why should I bother with this anymore?
Dead men don't fall out of windows, right?
You're ready.
Down,
Wherever you
up
go,
and
you're ready, right?
Oh yeah, an old guy. You leave it down.
One thing about New York,
Just in case.
I never
Just
knew
in
anything
case.
about a bagel
At
or
our age.
Oh, we're losing our #1 view.
I never heard of a bialy or a bagel until I went to New York City. And then once I was in New York,
This is the audience reaction. Look at the audience reaction.
she's innocent.
Okay, so what's the difference between a bialy and a bagel?
Well, one thing I'll tell you this.
What is it? Do you know the difference? I love that.
Well, listen to this. If you threw a bialy up in the air, Baryshnikov could jump up in the air and fuck it.
Really? You think so? Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have to lay down some ground rules. See, poets, they don't know any laws.
No, you don't censor. No
He's a poet and
censorship.
you don't know.
That's right. No, we.
What is the difference between a bialy and a
Censor me, but
bagel?
you can't censor him.
What is the difference between a bialy and a bagel?
Well, bagel has a bigger hole.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, a bialy has no hole. So people who've had fed up with holes,
How do you get around
they
that?
don't want a bagel, but they want that taste, so they get a hole-filled bagel, which is a bialy from the town of Bialystok.
Remember in New York City,
Yeah.
you're working at a counter, and a guy comes in and he says, give me a bagel with a schmear. And he would get it free. Remember, you put a schmear cream cheese on. You
Yeah.
didn't have to pay for the cream cheese.
Who said that?
Same thing with
that?
a,
Where
you
was
go in
that?
and say,
Nah,
give me a glass of seltzer with a spot of chocolate. They didn't pay for the
Egg
2 cents plain. Yeah, they get it extra free.
I remember that. What was it? You'd walk in and you'd order a nickel and, you know, the chocolate with the seltzer. What'd they call that?
2
Egg
cents
cream,
plain.
wasn't it?
egg
Oh,
cream.
2 cents plain. Yeah.
2 cents plain.
Yeah.
My mother would order an egg cream and she'd drink half of it. It's like, it's too sweet. Could you add some seltzer? So yeah, some seltzer. It wasn't sweet enough. She'd have about 3 egg creams for that one soda, God bless her.
Well, same thing with the sodas. You'd go in and order a
Thank
Broadway,
you, man.
and it would be like a
Look at
chocolate,
this.
a chocolate with strawberry.
You
Remember?
see this?
You order a Hoboken, it'd be chocolate with coffee. You know those sodas. Remember the sodas in those delis?
Man,
Hoboken.
this waiter did something that shows me his potentiality as a waiter.
What did
He poured me a cup of coffee, which I did not even ask for.
Oh, my God.
Thought
He gave you 4
the
strips of
compassion,
bacon.
the feeling, the understanding of someone
He was very
who
waiterly.
wants that 30-second cup of coffee,
Yeah.
but is embarrassed that he put it
Maybe
down
you-
and snuck away.
Maybe he
With
likes you.
dignity.
He
I
likes
know.
you, which is
I like
worse.
him. I like him. He makes me feel like I'm.
His name is
You're
Juan.
young again.
Yeah, keep saying himself.
How about New York City? You go in one of those little delis and you get a flounder for 95 cents with a salad and baked potato, with a little tartar sauce on the side.
Well, that was the automat, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a nice place.
That was great.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Did you ever see the
Door.
automat?
You open the door, yeah.
You never took her to see the automat?
Get the mac and
Oh,
cheese.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw it. Yeah, that was.
When I was a
remember
young
that.
actor, we'd all carry our attaché cases, look for work, and we'd all end up at the automat. With a suit and tie, looking across the street at that.
Every machine had your order in it,
Yeah.
right?
When did they make the general switch from you never? I see some of these old movies, and everybody's in a shirt and tie and a hat.
California set
Yeah.
the
And all of a
stage.
sudden,
They're in their underwear.
you never see a suit. You
Casual.
very rarely see a suit unless you go to a plush place.
Yeah.
That's a
When-
California effect. Everybody started wearing tennis shoes.
I lived on 48th Street, and if I wanted to go to Hanson's, which was on 51st Street and 7th Avenue, I was on off 8th Avenue, I'd put on a suit and tie. I'd go on, everybody wear a suit and tie.
Well, the people would dress up to go for a walk. Remember the blacks would wear the pinks and the reds?
Oh, yeah.
The Puerto Ricans would wear the yellows and the chartreuses.
Yeah.
You'd walk down the street and look at the people. You'd wear your beautiful double-breasted black suit with a tie, your top coats.
Wasn't their suit beautiful even though it was...
Yeah, oh, they were beautiful.
See,
You
sure,
look-
he brought up ethnicity.
Yeah, no, I love looking at all the different
it's a
colors.
latent feeling. We gotta
Chartreuse in the sun would
dig it out of the Midwest. They bury it down deep, deep, deep. They say so many how are you. They don't miss it. A formality, God bless them. They would never be caught without saying goodbye. You were 40 miles away. You goodbye, goodbye.
Well, you know where that came from?
They're
That
good.
Dale Carnegie book in the 50s, How to Win Friends
And Influence.
People.
Sold
Yeah.
the biggest in the Midwest.
Yeah, you always call the person by his or her name, and the other person's name is the sweetest sound in the world, and you always talk to the person about his interests.
Oh, you know what I do all the time when I get these hustle calls, which probably 9, 10, something. say, hi, this is John. I say, hi, John. And then it stops his whole pitch. Hi, John.
Yeah.
You just said John. You just told me you were John. I said, hi, John. Hi, Don. Listen, John, I'm glad you're able to forget who he works for.
Yeah. But see, that's what directors do.
I call up to sell
everybody
you
by their
something. I
name.
don't know what it was. What do you need?
You ever have everybody call you up and say, hello, is Robert there? And here's what I do. I go like this, just a minute. And I come back and I go, Robert doesn't want to talk to you. And I hang up.
Jeez, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah.
From the Midwest, they have some great values there. Who would think of that?
Yeah.
You know?
Robert's had
Why
it
do
with
they
you.
call you?
But they said when you get annoying calls like that, you should tell them, would you hold on? And you read it off the hook.
Yeah.
And then it upsets the whole calibration of the automatic. Let's say it's the genius. That automatic calling, what happens when you keep him on the line?
But he came. Well, he's now lost his pitch. It's not on his cheat sheet. You know, the script.
Yeah.
The long pregnant pause. It's not there.
That sounds vulgar. Is what?
The cheat sheet.
Oh.
You know, so when he's reading,
You're actors that cheated.
nowhere in the script does it say, "Hold on a minute," and what do you say then? Because the guy's gone. There's no comeback. You know, when you say, no, sorry, I'm not interested, they have a comeback for that.
I couldn't get an attorney to represent you.
I'm so religious. I think it's cheating when they make love with my own wife. That's how religious we are. You know?
Oh, well.
See, we always have a touch of heart on times. We always say something that registers deep inside.
Yeah.
And we'll be with you long after this program is a distant memory. And it came from Jack Wallace, a very famous Broadway actor. I'm very curious why he's
We
living
pass
on
out
the West Coast.
Kleenexes.
One
Yeah.
of the best actors on
He
East
works.
Coast is living on the West Coast.
Goes where the work is, right? He's
Well,
And I give
you always like to be out of town when
I
they call.
give free Kleenexes so you can wipe those tears.
Yeah, well, that's
Free
true.
Kleenex.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you were a Broadway actor and you're living in New York, then they can't fly you out, they can't put you up in a nice hotel, because you're just down the street.
Yeah.
So you don't get any special
Is New
treatment.
York still superior to Hollywood as far as the entertainment business goes on?
That's
For
where the
theater,
money
yes.
is. All the money is there, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
all the creativity is out here, but the actual, when they arrive at what they want to do, they got to go to New York for the money.
Well, your actor pool for live theaters out there in New
Wall
York.
Street.
The actors live, better actors live in New York than live in California.
Yeah, because their skill is on stage. We're talking about theater
But it's a
actors.
different skill.
Different skill, that's right.
So how can you judge?
Well, if you're looking for a Broadway actor, you're going to find them in the tri-state area.
Okay, remember this. You know how in New York where you have the
What about his
previews?
things where you
Yeah,
dropped him like a hot
yeah.
potato? The man's a human being. He said
Yeah,
something.
but what's
He's
with the
entitled to
preview?
an evaluation of his statement.
Go ahead.
No,
Evaluate.
you.
Go ahead,
No, I
finish it.
can't. I don't think.
Well, we moved on now.
No.
Next topic.
Okay, when they have the previews in New York, Rip Torn was doing a play in preview. So after the show, actor goes back and praises him, right? Then a couple days later, the New York Times comes out and kills Rip Torn. So then the actor's walking down the street and he sees Rip Torn. He says, "You're not as good an actor as I thought you were."
I was watching the car park. You can't see it, but the car park.
I think there's good actors both places, right? You're a good actor. You're a good
No, I'm
actor.
not a good actor.
You're
You
good.
aren't?
You're good. We're all good.
You're good wherever you are.
We're all good.
Wherever you are, Don is.
I enjoyed acting in school. I enjoyed acting. I enjoy actors. Actors are so much funny people. Real great actors. The greater they are, the weirder they are.
Wherever you are is a center of
But when the
creativity.
light goes on, they know what to do. I never know what to
But
do.
what about New York? Sometimes you see the stage plays and you just see people spitting, and you see all the different colors of
Right.
the lights,
Right. Yes,
Or
yes.
sometimes you see actors just stand
When
there
they hit
waiting
a
for
T.
the other guy to finish his words so he can do his, right?
You know they're projecting when they hit a T and that spit goes
Yeah.
out. You know that they are projecting and they're doing
Never
it right.
noticed any
That's called
spit.
projectile.
Well,
I never noticed any spit show.
It goes all the
you
different
got those-
colors.
You
Yeah.
have to take off your sunglasses to notice that.
See, you advised me not to take them off, and now you catch me. I really feel that by keeping them on, I'm hiding. People
From
have
the law.
sunglasses during the day. They're concealing something, and I conceal nothing. Honestly,
Do you
I just
have any?
couldn't take it off.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions, Mr. Don Sherman?
Yes. Live till next year.
That's a good one.
Live till next year. All right. Words of wisdom.
Live till next year's opportunity for another resolution. Then, at that point, think if you want to go fight it.
I go day by day.
You have options if you want to stop it.
I don't want to stop it. I want to keep going.
Love life. Actors love life, and they infuse that into audiences.
Even when I got, like, I'm ready to die, I'm going to just be saying, just 5 seconds more. Right?
See, the director put us together like this for some reason or other.
Well, that's right.
And it probably looks good, but it feels very secure.
When I die, I want to be sitting in front of an air conditioner eating a green chili burrito.
That's a poetic.
The air conditioner's a must, huh?
Remember when Madonna was over at Kabbalah on Robertson?
Yeah.
And she quit going there because there was no air conditioning.
That's right.
Where was that?
Over on Robertson.
Well, she could have bought them an air unit, you know, just for her butt, you know.
There she goes now. We're sorry, Madonna.
What is Kabbalah?
She left. She didn't pay her.
What is Kabbalah?
Oh, it's the Jewish secret learnings.
Kabbalah is...
Kabbalah.
Isn't that an egg bread?
That's challah. It's close.
What's Kabbalah about?
Secret teachings.
I think
Jewish
Kabbalah's
mysticism?
a high, exactly. He knew.
Yeah, he's just testing us.
I'm a good lawyer.
But I think Jack had the right review on it. It's a egg bread. It's twisted.
He knows all the answers, so he doesn't. He gets a bad reputation, so he's. Oh, what happened? Our one guest is broke up. We have one guest at this table.
Standards and practices can't handle it.
She's not even with us, but she's getting free coffee and breakfast.
We're a hit. We're a hit.
Evidently, she's reacting to this.
We're a hit. One audience member.
Yeah, we have an audience of one, which is doing well.
We weren't going to do the show, but
the answer is the answer.
She's Jack's wife.
She's a wonderful person.
Beautiful lady. Her name is Margot. Is very.
I will say this. I've said it before. Margot and Jack, you have helped inspire Don Sherman's vitality.
No, they have. You
really have.
They've done nice things in their life.
You guys are some of the greatest people in the whole world. No,
did you hear that?
They've lifted up your.
Those two people are responsible for that weird guy. Those two people. We'll let him go. He can't help it. We'll find out their name and we'll blow up their house.
No, don't threaten anybody.
No.
The cops, FBI.
I'm just kidding.
No, FBI, Mr. Don Sherman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a file on you. J. Edgar had a file. It was Don Sherman. You go down through the S's.
Has the FBI ever looked at
Dave Sherman, Don Sherman.
I've done shows for the FBI. I have a great gift from an FBI guy. He gave me a great leather jacket.
Do you call them the boys?
No.
You ride around
the G-Men.
I don't know what to say to him. I can't really do that. I'm honest with you. You have a brother, a cousin.
Yeah, he was FBI.
A brother who's an FBI man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have him check out, have a look at Don's file, see what they had on him in the 60s.
FBI,
he already told me he's checked up on my friends.
Yeah.
He says Don Sherman is okay.
Yeah.
He's
Has he
a
ever
funny guy.
suspected you of anything?
Remember Peter Sellers, that one movie, walks in, he goes like this, I suspect everyone in here.
Yep. He was an inquisitive mind.
You're in fine form, Mr. Sherman. Is this any way to start the new year?
Oh, God.
Look at this guy.
What has Roth have I done that I deserve this coffee?
He's going to win the Academy Award off of that one.
That second cup because the first cup was still half full.
What's wrong with this? Too heavy?
Well, our waiter is Juan Valdez, so we're getting the mountain grown.
Black coffee.
I'm going to give it one more shot because there was something in there that was ungodly. Maybe
like espresso?
You need cream and sugar.
No, I don't want to use that.
Light and sweet. Coffee.
Sweet and low.
What's wrong with it? Too strong?
Yeah, that's coffee beans in it. It's amazing.
It'll wake up the
What was
audience.
that? You know, I too much coffee. In some places, coffee is very sinful. They consider it sin.
Where is that?
Drink coffee. Some.
I think the Mormons don't
religions
abstain.
Don't drink coffee.
Mormons don't drink coffee. I think that's one of their no-nos.
Yes, because the guy from the Midwest, they don't know. They have they're Presbyterians.
Well, the Mormons, the body is a tabernacle of the soul, so they don't drink Coke, whiskey, coffee. They don't smoke. No.
Well, they save a lot of money, I'll say that.
Do they drink mother's milk?
They sing.
Yeah. The Osmonds.
We almost lost our audience member. No, he was talking about something else. She's standards and practices. We don't have a network yet, but we have a standards and practices person.
Yeah, it's sitting in, making sure.
Yeah, editing us for a possibility that we will be accepted by it.
Well, guys, who's going to have the word of the day?
Oh, it's not over.
Yeah, it's over.
I got one. To make a speech. He didn't do any of his poems.
I got one. Hogwinked.
Good word.
What is it?
Hogwinked.
Hogwing.
I just made that up.
I think so. My mind is going through all the words.
Caught us again.
How do you spell it?
Oh,
I thought this is handling. Magic word.
Dispassion.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, there we go. Dispassion.
oh, that's a good one.
Harry Northup, thank you for your word of the day, dispassion, and thank you, Don Sherman.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jack Wallace.
Thank you.
And we may come here tomorrow, we may not. We'll find out.
We'll see.
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Enough money
everybody.
to pay the bill for today.
Ciao.